Our materials list will include the crystal 4-pound Fireline beading thread, a very fine 10-inch needle, our Miyuki seed beads, that will be 11/0, and then our Imimuki seed beads will be an 8/0, and we may have to throw in some junk rings, all sterling silver. The Miyuki seed beads are galvanized. For our clasp, we're going to use this screw-in clasp. It is sterling silver as well. So we just screw that right on out, and then we're going to screw that right in for a screw-on clasp. We're going to go ahead and thread our needle with here we are, we're threading our needle here, and we're going to load about maybe 3 feet of thread going through. Needle threaded. I'm going to pull about 3 feet. We're going to begin our herringbone stitch by loading 1 8/0 and our clasp and another 8/0. We're going to wrap this around a few times for support. We'll begin our herringbone stitch now that we have it wrapped around and secure. And we're going to load 2 8/0s. And we're going to go back down through this one here. And then go back out through here. Okay, so we got that set of 3. Now I'm going back up through 3 here, right, coming out there, 3. Now I want to set my next, so there I have my 3. So I want to start my next stitch, and then on the next stitch I'm going to add the clasp. So what I'm going to do is I'll load 2 more right there. And then I'm going to go back through the 3 segment, because this is my prong set stitch right here, and it's a grouping of 6 with 3. Alright, so now that now you'll see I've got 4 on here because I got number 1 of the subsequent stitch. Okay, so we go through 4 here, like so. Alright, then we're going to load 2, going to load 2, go through 1, okay, and then back up through that 2. Okay. So, in order to load the clasp, you could see here that I have 2 loaded here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to load down 2. Alright, and so that 2 is going into, there's the segment right there, and so we're loading that clasp right there. There you go. And next, what I'll do, see how we got that last 3rd stitch in there? There's 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go up 3, back up 3 again, right? Back up 3, and we're going to go through the clasp and come right back down. Come right back down, go into the clasp, and come right back down 3. So, because we want to hold on to that segment. There's that segment. We're holding on to that segment. Now, we're going to keep going around and around to secure this clasp. And this clasp is attached to the rest of the necklace. here. So we'll come back after we do our reinforcement. Great, so to simulate a diamond looking stud, we're going to load a 15-0 seed bead Miyuki galvanized silver and an 8-0 Miyuki seed bead, and we're going to load it in right here. We're going to load it right in here like so. Okay. Alright, in our prong set stitch, you'll notice this is our prong. We loaded it that way. Now we're going to shoot back up here through the 3 of our 6 bead simulation of a prong set. So we're going to shoot up here like this. Well, next we're going to load a 15-0 seed bead, and then we're going to go back through the 8-0 seed bead to simulate our prong set. Right there. I'm going to go back through there like that. Okay. And then we're going to load another 15-0 seed bead. Alright. And then we're going to turn around and go right back up that 3 again, like so. Alright, my string has gone around the camera. Okay, that is our first simulation of a prong set with just only the silver. Later on you'll get a surprise as we start with the gemstones. It's going to be beautiful. Notice that prong set. To set up for the next stitch, what we're going to do is we just came out of this bead, so we're going to go back through the clasp loop. Then we're going to advance beyond the 3, and we're going to come out to the next prong, which of course you see there's another prong there, the way we beaded it while I showed you in our last segment. So now we start here, and we do another stitch just like we did before. So I'm going to go do this for maybe about 12 stitches, and then I'm going to return, because after 12 stitches we're going to start loading those beautiful gemstones. Okay, here we are. We're going to start embellishing with our natural gemstone. So we're going to go right through here, and I'm going to pull that out through here and get that all nicely beaded in there. Alright, so there you go there. Okay, so we came out of this stitch here. Now we're going to go back up through these 3. Bear with me, it's quite tight, and being that it's tight is very good. So I have to kind of get in there, go up 3, come out. There you go, coming out there. Get that in there like that. So we are loading a 15-0. And then we're going to come back through our gemstone. Okay, now gemstones, especially the Romans, have a very small hole. So we're going back through that gemstone there, like so. Okay, beautiful, beautiful gemstone. That's what makes us Jones Gems. I will load another 15-0. And now come back through this 3. Okay. Come on, it's tight, as it should be. The tighter, the better. Alright, so we got that gemstone stitch in. Alright, there you go. And now you're looking like a prong set. If you look real closely and get it nice and tight, looks like we just prong setted that gemstone. This is beautiful, Pariba. Hello, welcome back. It's me, Karen, and I continue to work on this lovely tennis bracelet style necklace that I have just loaded wonderful stitches to make it look prong set with this parabia. And also what I want to do, because it's May, I want to use Tsavorite Garnet. So at this time I want to load a centerpiece. Can't get enough of this beautiful sterling silver with these gemstones mounted in. Tennis necklace is what we're working on for May. So we're going to load our Tsavorite Garnet in much of the same way as we loaded all the rest of the gemstones onto our tennis bracelet necklace. We first load a 15C bead, sterling silver, and then the Tsavorite Garnet clasp, which is a sterling silver, and then the 15C bead. Okay, so now we came out of this stitch right here. So now we're going to come right back through and push it in through 3. Come on. It's going through 4. I want to go through 3. There you go. 3. Pull that through. And there you go. I flipped it over to make it look easier. So we came out here. Now we're going to come back through backwards on here. Back up through this 3. Which comes out right there. That 3. We've loaded a 15C bead here, and what we're going to do is we're going to come right back up through that hole there in the clasp, right back up through there, pull it around, there you go, just bringing it over, and then we're going to load another 15C bead, and from there, we're going to go right back through. Figure out where we're going right back through that 3 there to make it look, once again, prong set. There you go. Look at that. That Tsavorite Garnet is on there. Okay. So next, what we'll do is we'll continue forward on that string and do these stitches again, which is we're going to do a bead stitch in the prong set, which is 8/0 and 15C beads, and then we're going to do the 15C bead prong set with the Tsavorite Garnet, 15C bead prong set with the paraba, and here's another paraba and paraba and paraba, 15C bead prong set with our paraba, and then, you know, as the chain, we're just going to use the 8/0C bead with the 15C bead to make it look like a, say, a tennis bracelet. And don't forget to notice all these segments here. But there we go. It's going to be just beautiful. We got that centerpiece on there now, which is a Tsavorite Garnet that looks a whole lot like emerald to me. It's so beautiful.